If y'all want to just open up with how you and the team played in the conference championship, and then how you're prepared for Clemson.
Yeah, I think first of all, just being able to host the conference tournament was huge for us. We were also excited going into it, and then I think we had a great tournament overall. Each game we're building on from the last game in terms of our momentum, and then in the championship game, obviously we came out strong in the first half with a couple goals, which was huge for us, and then we were able to get that win. And I think it was just such an exciting moment for our team that we're going to use to build off of going into the game against Clemson.
Yeah, I think that first game in the tournament against Louisiana Tech, getting scored on so early, definitely lit a fire in our team. And I feel like that propelled us for later on, just giving us like a bit of a fire in our step and just wanting to win at home and wanting to win in front of our fans.
Not that you want to get scored on early in a match, but that stuff can happen in sports. What value is there knowing that if that happens against Clemson or in any other spot going forward, you guys know how to handle it?
Yeah, I think it definitely gave us an experience that we haven't really had at all this season, getting scored on so early. But knowing that our team can come back from a moment like that was definitely a confidence builder going into such a big game with Clemson. So, yeah.
For you, does that increase pressure? I mean, you're known as a goal scorer. Does that add more to you?
In a sense, yes, but honestly, I had no doubt in my mind after we got scored on that we were going to find a way to win that game. And it just goes to show, kind of like Coach Lang was saying, just how resilient our team is and how we're willing to do whatever it takes to capitalize and find a way to come back and win. So, yeah.
All 3 years in Conference USA, you guys have been right in the thick of things in the conference championship. This year, you got to do it at home. How much fun, how special was that to be able to enjoy that with your friends and family?
You got it.
Like I said, it was awesome being able to be home. Obviously, being with family, having them there to support us, being able to sleep in our own beds is a huge thing. Having our routines, travel it can be tough on your body. So just being able to spend the whole week at home and have our fans there and have all the support that we had was instrumental in that win.
Yeah, and I think getting to play another conference championship on our own field. I know my sophomore year we played FGCU in the ASUN championship, and we ended up losing that game in PKs, which was devastating. But having the opportunity to win at our home field was definitely exciting. So.
I mean, is there like a moment when you're scoring that many goals where there's like kind of like a heat check, almost like a shooter in basketball, or were you just surprised the ball just kept finding you? I mean, just take me through, some of those moments there in the tournament.
Honestly, yeah, I didn't know why I kept getting those opportunities, but I was really thankful that I was able to help my team in that way. I think a big thing as a forward is just confidence building. Once you start scoring a few goals, you're really able to build off of that confidence, and it seems like the ball just keeps finding you in good positions, and I feel like that's kind of what's been happening with me the past few games. And yeah, I really just give a lot of credit to my teammates because almost all of my goals are a result of them playing me really great balls and finding me in great positions. But yeah, it's been really good in terms of helping me build confidence.
Both of you played in the tournament game 2 years ago, correct? Or okay. How much different is it now, 2 years later, and approaching it this time?
2 years ago, I was actually hurt, so I can't really speak to that.
I answered that for you.
Well, very different for you.
Very different for me, yeah.
I mean, it's similar in the sense that, it's a big game, and there's obviously going to be pressure. But I think that even though Bree didn't play, we both have a lot more experience under our belt now than we did then. So, and also our leadership that we have been able to build since then is going to play a huge role in this upcoming game. And I think that will add a lot of value to our team.
Coach talked about the tough schedule that y'all played in the regular season. What have you learned about this team throughout the regular season, maybe that you didn't know as you were going throughout it? And even in the Conference USA tournament, what have you learned makes you feel like this is going to be potentially a run for you guys in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, we definitely had a tough schedule, as Coach Lang pointed out in his interview, but I think that's definitely prepared us to have a run in the NCAAs. the teams that we played earlier on, big Power 4 schools, very good teams that are very tactically intelligent. So having to solve those problems during that game, those types of games, definitely gives us an experience that is invaluable to this.
Speak of some of the experiences you all have had the past few years. Do you take that with confidence as you go into this game against Clemson, knowing that you've been on that stage before, and hopefully that confidence can push you over the top?
Yeah, definitely. I think anytime we're in a big game, even like as Bree talked about, playing the teams we did this year, even though we didn't necessarily get the results we wanted, it gave us a lot of experience, and we just kind of know what to expect in those moments now. We're more prepared for that pressure. And so, yeah, just having that experience now will definitely allow us to be better leaders for our team going into the game on Friday, and just really know what to expect from that level of a team.
I think there was some talk, we were still trying to figure it out, but this may be the first win in program's history in the NCAA tournament. What would it mean to be a part of that team that gets that job done? I mean, to win a conference championship is a big deal, but to be able to win in the NCAA tournament, get a win, that's a huge one. So what would that mean for y'all to get that chance?
Yeah, that's something we've been talking about all season. We've been process-focused, situationally aware, but outcome-oriented. So that is the outcome that we want, but we're focusing on the process of getting there, focusing on the small details of winning that game. It's obviously a huge occasion, but as Coach Lang mentioned, we're just trying to play the game at the end of the day.